All right, chapter 8, simplifying things. You know, I've been thinking, I spent a lot of time teaching you to draw exactly what you see in real life. It's a valuable skill. But the truth is, artists often choose not to draw what they see. You mean like when Ryan Pasternak draws a Lamborghini? No. I'm talking about when artists choose to simplify things a little. A lot of the stuff you see every day is incredibly complex. For example, look at that tree over there. If I had to draw it, would I draw every single leaf? I suppose I could, but it would take many, many hours. And the finished drawing might end up super fussy looking and not particularly pleasing to the eye. Oh, teach me how to draw a tree. Okay, but let's be clear. I won't be teaching you how to draw a tree. I'm going to show you one among many possible ways of drawing that particular tree, and the lesson isn't going to be about trees either. It's going to be about simplifying things rather than attempting to draw them in a hyper-realistic way every time. Oh, you see a lot of stuff that's hard to understand. It's true. Half the time, I don't understand what I'm talking about. To begin with, I want you to put down a loose sketch, just enough to get a sense of the trunk and the base outline of the leaves against the sky. So he's going to sketch in that little base outline. Okay, first check your proportions. Any difference between the shape of the real tree and the tree in your drawing? Well, the leaf part's not wide enough. And the trunk part is a little too tall. Nicely spotted. So go ahead and make those changes. Great, much better. Now, I want you to look at the leafy part of the tree and squint. Just the leafy part and squint. Squint? Yeah, squint your eyes like this. Until things get a little blurry. Okay, he squints. Got it. Yeah. Good. The blurriness should help you stop seeing all the individual leaves and allow you to see the big basic area of darkness and lightness instead. So how long do we have to keep squinting like this? I'd say about an hour. An hour? Ha, I'm joking. Ha, ha, ha. You only have to squint until you see those big blurry areas of shadow. The goal is to have your eyes view all of those shaded areas as simple shapes, rather than the super complicated arrangement of the leaves they really are. Once you have a sense of where a particular area of darkness is, you can try to replicate that shape in your drawing. Here, I'll get you started. So over there on the far left side of the tree is a large, heavily shaded area of leaves. See it? Yeah. When I squint, that area begins to look like a circle to me. So I'm going to find that location in the loose sketch and holding the pencil in that angle that's low to the page, add a bit of shading that forms a circular shape. Now it's your turn. See if you can do the same thing with a different area of leaves. Do I have to shade the same way you did with diagonal lines? No, you should use any style that feels natural to you. Find your own method. No two artists shade exactly the same way. All right, so there he is squinting, and he's kind of looking at these areas that he can put in his picture. It's looking good. Keep going. So he's going in and adding those places of the positive and the negative space. Nice. Now that you've got most of the shaded areas in place, try tightening things up with a few lines and additional layers of shading. Remember, you're not trying to draw every individual leaf. Allow yourself to simplify things a little. That's right, just a bit more detail here and there. You're hinting at leaves almost like an impressionist painting. Great work, David. I don't think you need to do anything else to this. Really? I thought it wasn't finished yet. A good artist knows when to stop. Adding more and more detail to a drawing can ruin it. Trust me, I've done that many, many times. So how do you know when you're done? Well, that's hard to say. Sometimes experience warns you you're starting to overwork things. Sometimes the drawing just kind of says, I don't need anything else. And today, you know you're done because Your teacher needs a cappuccino. You drink a lot of those things. I do indeed. And when you're my age, you'll understand why. All right, for your challenge today, you are going to take on a highly detailed subject today. So you're going to squint your eyes and see its bold, basic shapes. Feel free to keep it loose and impressionistic and to not lost my voice here. And not concern yourself with every single detail. So try to pick something that's highly detailed, but when you go to draw it, you're going to kind of try to simplify a little bit. Okay? Good luck.